Alright, people, I've seen this story once and it really amazes me. I know COVID has many of us not really researching news or looking at any other news, but trust me, this news coming out of America is quite extraordinary. It says that 19 families buy nearly 100 acres of land in Georgia to create a safe black city for people. And if you're keeping abreast with CNN or any other international news network, they would have picked up on this amazing story. So these 19 families, they bought some land and they are going to call the area or the city Freedom. And this purchase was made in August. So if you believe I'm lying, you can check it up for yourself. And basically, the land sits just east of Macon in rural Wilkinson County, Georgia. And it was basically bought by an investor and, of course, a group of black families to create a safe place for black people. So they wanted to be able to create a community that is thriving, safe, and has agriculture and commercial businesses that support one another, and that dollars circulating in the community would be theirs. So ultimately, persons were looking at the unrest in the country, and with the killings of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor at the hands of police, and of course the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery while jogging outside of Brunswick, Georgia. Many women were searching for a new community, one where they could start over themselves, because if you're not safe, you want a place where you can feel safe. So I believe that these persons were watching people protest in the streets, and probably they were saying to themselves, we need attention to the injustices faced by these black people. Or what Marcus Garvey was believing, we need our own space, a place where we could be a village again, a tribe. So I believe they wanted to create this space, and they launched an initiative. So using the funds raised by these 19 families, they found a place in Georgia, and there was a post of a place called Toomsboro that was going viral, that the town of Toomsboro was being sold, and they said to themselves, this is perfect. So they reached out to family and friends to see who would be interested, and together they created the Freedom Georgia initiative to spearhead the purchase. So they hope to incorporate the land they bought into a new black city called Freedom Georgia. So the amazing thing is that town for sale. So the ad, which was seen by Renee Walters, had been circulating online, and it was publicizing the sale of the town of Toomsboro. So this ad became viral, and so when they saw this, these black families and the person that was the investor got all excited, and the price for the entire town was $1.7 million US. So this was a exciting thing. So basically the entire properties were being sold by a developer who owned basically 30 properties around the town. So he wanted to cash in on his investment, and so he basically put it up for sale. So this area was one of the few places where you can buy a whole town with every kind of building, including a historic inn, a syrup mill, a opera house, a schoolhouse, a railroad depot, a cotton warehouse, a restaurant, a barber shop, a water wheel, a grist mill, a workshop, a filling station, and of course houses. So this was very fortunate. So persons from New York, North Carolina have been calling to find out, but luck was on the side of the black folks, and they bought the town, which turned out to be a beautiful piece of land, and it was very affordable, and it just made sense to me for them to buy it, and I'm hoping that they can actually pull it off and create the amazing place for where black Americans can live. So I'm wishing this cooperative all the best as they look to push black history in America forward by starting Freedom Georgia in America for black people, because obviously we need a place where we can be safe in Babylon, to say. Alright, so check out the story yourself. 19 black families buy land in Georgia to create a black town. So until then, stay safe.